Alright, this is Calabos, and we are playing Planescape Torment. So I thought I would go through and look at some of the dialogue options for various characters. I'm going to start with Ignis because I think that I've talked to some of the others. What happened to you to make you this way? This way. It always was. At least you look like you were human once. All the things burn inside. So you're saying everybody... had some other questions. I think you could chain Ignis. Turn you to ashes. Ignis can for now. Ignis follows but threats, anger. Maybe you don't understand.
Updated my journal.
Very well. That's wish to speak more of burning. Never mind then. Have you ever felt a building with a flame? The flames looking at the edge of the timbers, blackening the wood beneath, watching the heat peel the paint from the walls. Okay. So let's talk to
What is
Decon.
your will?
Is that I would know. What is... It's not my will that we speak of the place. Tell me, what is Shrek-Tor? Okay. I'll speak of this another time. Well, let's talk to her. Alright. I just want to ask you some questions. Very important. I don't pity you, don't slow me down. You're quick, you're skilled, and I really need all the help I can get. Well, I know I'll got her if she starts sizing up. That's fine. Why? Where she is, she has to be. How would you kill a thing such as her? Okay. Alright. So let's talk to Mort.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
Go on. Looks like we need to find out more about that. Okay. Eight. What happened to your body? Don't know. Alright. Alright, let's go. How about you?
Yes?
Lady must have her secrets. I have shadows keep coming to kill you. I feeling their following mood. I don't know why. Shadows is silent for a moment. Shadows are shades of the dead. They do not tend to hunt. They tend to lie in wait. Could the killer be immortal as well? Possibly.
Yes?
How'd you come by the name Fall from Grace? The meaning of the name is a complicated subject. Perhaps not. There are names which are given in game, names which are earned. Who's to say which one is the real one? Fallen from my people, some would say risen from my people, perhaps, but fall feels more right to me. She looks at you questioning. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Yes, perhaps that is why it felt as it did. I came to terms with the loss long ago, but the name has remained. Meets your gaze, and you are once again struck by the brilliant shade of blue of her eyes. It is turbulent like the ocean before storm. I had thought so, yet in speaking to you, you have caused me to realize some things. You have my thanks.
Yes?
Do you ever use weapons? No, seldom need, and I find that I cannot bear the touch of cold iron or even steel for long periods of time. In any event, I have a number of natural defenses that tend to discourage attackers.
Updated my journal.
All right, so what have we got next? Into the marketplace. Journal. So we've got the plans. I don't know what we're supposed to do with the plans. Aren't we supposed to go... All right, let's go to the curiosity shop. Maybe we'll...
All right.
see what we've got. Rarely trafficked among our own kind anymore. She glances at you for a moment with the same faint sneers. I do not know what assignment you are referring to, Rishika, although your presence here brings with it many questions. Last I heard you were a standard bearer for the company of the Vulture. How did you come to Sigil? She replies curtly, firing a question back like an arrow. By choice. And you? Where will your orders take you next? You see, you see, little man. Vrishika smiles as if savoring her words. The best temptress is one that can make you buy into the illusion of being both promiscuous yet virtuous at the same time. A prostitute priestess, as it were. Mistress Grace is among the greatest. She turns to fall from grace. Are you not? You would not think that a score of 1,000 years of slavery had left their scars, no? Fall from grace speaks with a coldness you'd never heard before. The air almost becomes ice as she dissects Brishka with her gaze. That is enough. Um, Stuff is compounded by a scholar who found she possessed a darker half. I'll take it. I can actually afford most of these now if I want. Strange object is said to be the heart of the Foster. According to legend, the Foster was a sorcerer who built his empire upon the plain of Shale many centuries ago. He was rumored to have 3,333 hearts, and each of them carried in it a very different evil he had committed in his lifetime. One of the evils he committed was the discovery of how to summon the Somine and bind them to his will. It is said that the Foster was carried away by these beasts after he invoked them against some ancient foe, leaving only his hearts behind. According to planar scholars, the Somian are fiendish horses said to have been born from the blood of the last of the Nightmare Lords. They're not so much flesh and blood as an abstract given substance. They come to anyone who seeks revenge and bind themselves to them. They are born from a great treachery at the Gloom Meet, the time when fiends gather to speak to the others of their kind. The Nightmare rides the skies to gather the fiends this meeting, acting as messengers. Well, the fiends saw the nightmares as our helpful, convenient allies. They'd grown tired of bartering with the last of the Nightmare Lords for his consent to use them. So the fiends called a gloom meet only for the purpose of killing. They lured the Nightmare Lord there to kill him, and when he arrived, the fiends set upon him. He beseeched the other nightmares for aid, but they only watched, their eyes aflame as their lord was attacked. The fiends tried to put him in the dead book. They scattered the earth with caltrops covered with the foulest poisons in the hells, hurled barbed cold iron spears a league wide into him. When he tried to take the air to escape, they turned the skies light with magic, blinding his eyes white. They struck at him with everything in their hateful arsenal, but no matter what they struck him with, he was too proud to die. They hounded him to the edge of the outlands, firing their cruel arrows and spears into him, until he staggered into the hinterland mists and died there, or so it is said. It is said that as the Nightmare Lord stumbled into the mists of the hinterlands, his dark blood left a steaming trail across the landscape. Wherever his blood fell, the island itself cried out, wailing like a banshee, uttering the cries the Nightmare Lord would not. Less than a year later, Somian rode from the hinterlands, seeking out any nightmares and fiends where they could find them. Their cries were the same as had risen from the blood wounds of the outlands, and their minds were focused solely on revenge. It is said that gripping the heart of the Somian and wishing harm upon another will cause them to appear. The Somian will answer the user's call, then fade into the mist from which they came. Um, did I say that? I meant to say floating, disembodied, pontificating skull, as in dogmatic, always stating an opinion in which self-important manner. Okay, so I don't know.
Done.
So either this works or it doesn't work. I've got this elixir of horrific separation. Do you think that will help? You are then. We can use this to make something that'll fix us right up. Now, you give us a moment. When we got it all worked out, we'll make you some healing stuff as a reward. This man closely resembles Pestle Killen, although without the crawling skin and constant subtle mutations. Greetings, Genser, and well met. What I, Pestle, can do for you? I'll manufacture them for nothing, of course, but I'll need the proper ingredients. An Oni's heart, powdered hematite, or the hair of a diva, or thread from an Esmont's robes. Thanks. Buy something. Yeah, I don't really want to buy anything. Wait. Which? So now we just need to find Ravel and Sebastian. Journal. Okay, so I don't know where.
All right.
So I have no idea. We're gonna cruise this way and see if we can level some. That sounds great.
I'm gone.
Can I not get anywhere? What?
I'm hurt.
How many times must this fool die?
Wow, they slaughtered the
Are you well?
daylights out of me.
Done. I'm hurt.
How many times must this fool die?
Jesus, monkeys, these guys.
I thought we'd lost you. when death attempts to claim you.
Shall we proceed?
We shall.
Done. I'm hurt.
Looks like death's come for the bill.
You
Okay.
have awakened.
Let's not do this.
All right.
Let's go in a different spot and see if it's safer.
Done.
Adder's Tears. Bandages. Okay, upper ward, upper ward.
I'm a
You see that?
May death come to your fiery heart, Ignis.
Damn.
Dang it.
Right. We need to set up Kip now.
I must rest.
So that's actually a good point, is we do need rest. Let's go ahead and rest.
I'm gone.
Go take a nap. Top off healing. I think that we have no.
I'm gone.
There it is. Oh, wait, isn't
All
this where
right.
the crier is?
We need to set up camp now.
I must rest. Updated my journal. Die.
Oh my god.
Aye?
What's up?
Right.
Guess who we found? We found Mr. Spork. Ah, it's ridiculous. All right. Well, fine. Let's call it here. It seems like a less than promising note to end it on. I guess I wish I hadn't killed Nestor now. Not that the money was significant, but here we go. So haste makes waste. Lesson learned. But I hope you liked this episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. Simple as that. Questions, comments, concerns, they all go below. Have a good night.